BGMC. The biblical truth lives here.
We are living in a time like no other in history, but fortunately for us, God wrote it all down in His prophecies. Find out what prophecies happened this week ripped straight from the headlines. Stay tuned for the Prophecy Headlines news show on the Remnant's Call.
Let's get ready for the Remnant's Call. Endtime prophecy news. Everybody. Da 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 da. All right, let's go on to the first news story about Israel.
Vamos a la primera noticia acerca de Israel.
The news story from Israel, the first story.
La primera historia de Israel.
Israel is accepting a lot of people that are making Aliyah.
Israel está aceptando a mucha gente que está regresando a casa.
Every Jewish person has a spirit inside them.
Toda casa, I'm sorry.
Every Jewish person has a spirit inside them.
Toda gente judía tiene el espíritu en ellos.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the Lord is calling His people home.
Y el Señor está llamando a la gente a que regrese a casa.
The Jews are experiencing widespread discrimination throughout the world.
Los judíos están experimentando discriminación a nivel mundial.
So Israel is expecting this year 90,000 people coming to live there.
Este año Israel está estimando que vayan a ser 90,000 judíos a nivel mundial que vengan a casa.
This is an end time prophecy, everybody.
Esta es una profecía del fin de los tiempos.
There's a lot of American Jews leaving.
Hay muchos de los judíos americanos que están regresando.
This Jew's not leaving yet.
Este judío aún no se va.
I'm leaving Jersey,
Me voy de New Jersey,
but not America yet.
pero no de Estados Unidos.
Because our job here of teaching the Gentiles is not done.
Porque el trabajo de enseñar a los gentiles no ha terminado.
But there's a lot of Jews leaving America and other countries.
Pero hay muchos judíos que están dejando América y otros países.
Let's go on to the next story about Israel.
Otra historia de Israel.
Israel's economy is fully open.
La economía de Israel está completamente activa.
Okay, it really this fake virus has been decimating countries.
Este virus ha estado destruyendo a muchos países.
So a lot of the Messianic ministries are they're hurting. So if you have an extra 5 shekels, send it to the land.
Muchos ministerios mesiánicos allá en la tierra han estado sufriendo. Si tienen dinero, por favor, donen.
We're hurting here, but if you got anything extra, send it to the Messianic ministries in the land.
Aquí también estamos padeciendo, pero si tienen dinero extra, envíenles algo de ayuda a la tierra.
You heard me say extra.
Extra. Me escucharon extra.
Okay. Going on to next news story.
Vamos a la siguiente diapositiva.
This is also a prophetic story.
Esta también es una noticia profética.
I can't even go and get citizenship in Israel.
El rabino no va a poder ni siquiera ir a buscar ciudadanía en Israel.
Because the Orthodox have taken over the conversions.
Porque los ortodoxos ahora están a cargo de las conversiones.
They make up this whole Talmudic thing about conversion.
Diseñaron esta guía talmúdica para las conversiones.
If you say that you're Jewish but you were not born in Israel,
Si dices que eres judío pero no naciste en Israel,
or you want to move to Israel and become a citizen,
o quieres moverte a vivir en Israel y ser un ciudadano,
the rabbis have this whole thing that you got to convert to Judaism.
los rabinos tienen toda esta guía que debes convertirte en judío o ortodoxo,
Which is all Talmudic.
Que todo eso es talmúdico.
Because in the book of Ruth, Ruth just made a prayer.
Porque en el libro de Ruth solo hizo una oración.
And then she became a Hebrew.
Y ella se convirtió en hebrea.
And she's the great grandmother of King David.
Y ella es la abuela, la bisabuela del rey David.
Okay, so by Israeli standards, King David is not Jewish.
Bajo los estándares israelíes de hoy, el rey David no es judío.
But this is going to stop a lot of Jews from moving to the land.
Pero esto va a hacer que muchos judíos que no inmigren a la tierra.
Going on to the next news story. End time prophecy news. Please pay attention to what's going
Profecía
on.
del fin de los tiempos, noticias arrancadas del encabezado.
In John 17, Yeshua said you're going to be hated for following him.
En Juan 17, Yeshua dice que te van a odiar a causa de él.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, going on to news story. This is the next phase about what's going on in America.
Esta es la siguiente fase de lo que va a suceder en América.
BLM, the Black Lives Matter people have been taking the white person's stuff.
La gente de las vidas negras importan han estado tomando las cosas de la gente blanca.
Now the Muslims are raising up.
Ahora los musulmanes están levantándose.
You have Muslim teachers
Ahora tienes maestros musulmanes
who say that they can take the Christian and the Jew stuff here in America.
que dicen que es correcto tomar la propiedad de los cristianos y los judíos aquí en América.
But God said this in Deuteronomy 28.
Pero Dios dijo esto en Deuteronomio de Barim 28.
He said, if you don't serve me, I will make you serve my enemy.
Él dijo que si no me sirves a mí, yo te haré servir a mi enemigo.
And this is open.
Y esto es algo de frente.
Everything is coming apart, everybody.
Todo se está separando, despedazando.
And there's war coming to this land.
Y hay una guerra que se acerca a esta tierra.
Let's go on to the next story about being hated.
Vamos a la siguiente historia de ser odiado.
In San Francisco,
En San Francisco,
a federal court ruled
la corte dio una determinación
that the city of San Francisco can kick out the churches from the city
que la ciudad de San Francisco puede expulsar a las iglesias
because the churches do not contribute to a vibrant, fun atmosphere.
porque las iglesias no contribuyen a una atmósfera divertida y divertida y
happy.
alegre.
Uh-huh. Imagine that.
Imagínate eso.
That is blatant discrimination.
Eso es discriminación.
That because you're a church, you can't rent a facility in San Francisco.
Porque eres una iglesia no puedes arrendar un edificio allá en San Francisco.
We are in an upside down world.
Estamos en un mundo que está de cabeza.
That's why we have to have our own place to worship.
Por eso es que tenemos necesitamos tener un lugar propio para adorar.
Because it's coming here.
Porque esto se acerca aquí.
Going on to next story.
Siguiente profecía.
In Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17, it talks about the mark of the beast.
En Apocalipsis 13, 16, 17 habla de la marca de la bestia.
Going on to the news story. They're not just going to be using your phones anymore.
No van a utilizar solamente tus teléfonos.
They're going to be having you wear bracelets.
Van a hacer que tengan brazaletes
Or they're going to have a tattoo on your arm.
o un tatuaje en tu brazo.
Sounds a little bit like what happened in Germany.
Parece y suena mucho a cómo pasó en Alemania.
Exactly what happened in Germany is happening now.
Exactamente lo que pasó en Alemania está pasando ahora.
And you need to understand these signs, everybody.
Necesitan entender estos tiempos.
Your tattoo will make a sound if you get too close to somebody.
Tu tatuaje va a ocasionar que se haga una alarma si te acercas demasiado a una persona.
Your bracelet will make a sound.
Tu brazalete hará un sonido
And it'll send a signal to the mothership,
y
the
enviará
government.
una alarma al gobierno.
It's amazing what is going on.
Eso es increíble lo que está sucediendo.
Going on to the next news story.
Vamos a la siguiente.
Deuteronomy
Noticia.
6, verse 7.
Deuteronomio 6:7.
You want to get out of New Jersey.
Tú quieres salir de Nueva Jersey.
And here's another reason to get out of New Jersey.
Y aquí es otra razón que debes salir de Nueva Jersey.
While we were all locked up in our house with COVID-19,
Mientras estuvimos encerrados en nuestras casas a causa del
the
COVID-19,
New Jersey Board of Education passed a new curriculum.
el nuevo currículum que se aprobó aquí en New Jersey para la escuela.
They're going to be teaching boys how to have homosexual sex.
Les van a enseñar a los niños a los varones cómo tener sexo entre varones.
They're going to be teaching kindergartners how to pleasure themselves.
Les van a enseñar a los niños de jardín de infantes cómo darse placer.
All this was passed while we were locked up in our homes.
Todo esto va a sucedió cuando estábamos encerrados en nuestras casas.
Do not think God is going to take this lightly.
No creas que el Señor va a tomar esto a la deriva.
You do not want your children or anybody you love in any public school here in New Jersey.
Tú no quieres que tus hijos estén en una escuela pública en Nueva Jersey.
Going on to next news story.
Siguiente noticia.
Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20.
Isaías capítulo 5 versículo 20.
Evil will be called good and good will be called evil.
La maldad será llamado bien y el bien será llamado mal.
Okay? Google, don't ever use Google
No utilices Google
or Facebook.
o la página Facebook.
Just use Facebook to advertise the congregation.
O utiliza Facebook para dar a conocer lo de la congregación.
There's a digital hate watchdog.
Hay
A
espía que está mirándote.
a government agency
Una agencia digital que está mirándote
that is banning all real news from Google and Facebook.
y está prohibiendo todas las noticias que vienen que no les conviene que vienen a Facebook o Google.
It banned Breitbart.
Prohibió la página web
If you want
Breitbart.
real news, go to Breitbart.
Si quieren noticias verdaderas, vayan a Breitbart,
Zero Hedge,
Zero Hedge
and WND.
y WND.
Okay? But Google has blocked all their ads for those companies.
Pero Google ha bloqueado todos los comerciales para esas compañías.
And they even blocked the Federalist ads.
E incluso las comerciales de los federalistas también fueron bloqueados.
The Federalist organization has been in America longer than America has been America.
La organización de los federalistas han estado mucho más tiempo que cuando América existió.
And they promote
Y ellos promueven
constitutional things.
las cosas constitucionales.
But now that's hate speech.
Pero ahora eso es odio.
Going on to next news story. In Psalm 92 it says, stupid people can't know.
En Salmo 92:6 dice, la gente estúpida no sabe.
Let's go on to news story. In Albuquerque, New Mexico,
En Albuquerque, Nuevo México,
when you dial 911 now,
cuando tú marques al 911,
they're not going to be sending the police to your house anymore.
ya no van a mandar oficiales de policía.
They're going to be sending social workers to your house.
Van a enviar a trabajadores sociales a tu casa.
I have an armed intruder in my house. Okay, our social worker will be there soon.
Tengo un ladrón en mi casa, así te vamos a mandar un trabajador social en un momento.
Somebody's stealing my car.
Alguien me está robando mi
The social
vehículo.
worker will be there next week.
Un trabajador social va a estar contigo la próxima semana.
The man's beating up his wife.
Este hombre está golpeando a su mujer.
The social worker will be there in a couple hours.
El trabajador social estará en unas horas.
We're living in an upside down world.
Estamos viviendo en un mundo de cabeza.
Going on to the next news story.
Próxima diapositiva.
This is the last couple of stories here. War.
Aquí es la noticia de la guerra.
Please keep your eyes open.
Por favor, mantengan sus ojos abiertos.
Things are happening rapidly.
Las cosas están sucediendo rápidamente.
In the first news story about war, we're going to have war here in America.
La primera noticia de guerra, vamos a tener guerra aquí en América.
On July 4th,
El 4 de julio,
bikers for Trump are going to take back Chaz.
wow, los motoristas que están a favor de Trump van a ir a tomar de vuelta a Chaz,
That's that part of Seattle
esa parte de Seattle
that Antifa and Black Lives Matters illegally took.
que Antifa y las vidas negras importan tomaron ilegalmente.
So thousands and thousands of biker dudes,
Miles y miles de motoristas
they're going to come and talk with them.
van a ir y van a hablar con ellos.
And if the police get in the way, they're going to ride over the police.
Y si la policía se entremete, ellos van a manejar por medio de la policía.
And they're going to be doing this in any other city that has been taken over by evil.
Y van a hacer esto en cada ciudad que haya sido tomada por los malvados.
But they said they got 14,000 people coming.
Dice que tienen 14,000 personas que van a venir.
We're going to war, everybody.
Nos vamos a guerra.
This is going to be civil war around the nation.
Esta va a ser la guerra civil aquí en América.
It's because we kicked God out.
Y la razón es porque expulsamos a Dios.
All you got to read is Deuteronomy 28 and he tells you what he's going to do.
Todo lo que tienes que hacer es leer Deuteronomio 28 y vas a ver qué pasa.
Let's go to the last story.
Vamos a la siguiente
No,
historia.
there's two more.
Dos más.
North Korea and South Korea are about to go to war.
Corea del Norte y Corea del Sur están a punto de entrar en guerra.
North Korea blew up the South Korean embassy in North Korea.
Okay.
North Korea blew up the South Korean embassy in North Korea.
Okay. North Korea bombardeó a la embajada de Corea del Sur en Corea del Norte.
So now South Korea has brought troops to the border.
Ahora Corea del Sur ha traído soldados hasta las fronteras.
And North Korea has brought troops to the border.
Y Corea del Norte también ha traído a sus militares a la frontera.
Remember Matthew 24, Yeshua said wars and rumors of wars?
Recuerda que en Mateo 24 Yeshua dice guerras y rumores de guerra.
And America's not going to be able to protect anybody.
Y América no va a poder proteger a nadie.
Because we're going to be having our own wars.
Porque vamos a estar teniendo nuestra propia guerra.
Going on to the last story.
Última historia.
Not many news agencies are carrying this one.
No muchas agencias de noticias están hablando de esta noticia.
China and India are at limited war right now.
China y la India están en una guerra limitada en este momento.
But troops on both sides are dying.
Pero hay soldados de los dos partidos, de los dos lados que están muriendo.
Get ready, everybody.
Prepárense.
This COVID-19 thing was just a joke.
Este COVID-19 era solamente una broma.
So it was so evil could start doing their things behind your back.
Era para que el malvado pueda comenzar a hacer cosas detrás de ti.
But the key is why.
Pero la clave es por qué.
And you're going to learn about that in today's lesson.
Y vas a aprender acerca de esto en la lección de
Let's
hoy.
go on to the last slide. If you're out there, please hit the donate button.
Si estás afuera, por favor, presiona el botón de donar.
Okay?
Shalom, this is Messianic Rabbi Andrew Dinnerman. I would personally like to thank you for tuning in to the Remnant's Call each and every week. You can listen to the full message on our website, Bgmctv.org. If you have drawn closer to the King of Kings, learned more about Him today, we are blessed. If you are blessed by these messages, please consider a donation to our ministry. You can go to our website, Bgmctv.org. That's BETHGOYIM.org. And click on the donate button. You do not have to have a PayPal account to donate. All you need is a debit card. Once again, thank you very much for listening to The Remnant's Call.
If you have not taken your first steps to be born again, just ask God's help. Remember, it's His loving grace that has come to find you. No one is worthy or able to reach God, but God can reach us, and He's reaching out to you now. Just open your heart and let Him in. His arms are open, and the blessing of salvation and eternal life are waiting for you. Don't let it wait any longer.
Ya Adonai, panavoleka, vikuneka, Yisa Adonai, panavoleka, vayasem lecha, shalom.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord lift his face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious unto you and give you his shalom.
Shalom. My name is Messianic Rabbi Andrew Dinnerman, and I invite you to come to visit our congregation. If you are in the tri-state area, come out and visit with us on Shabbat. We are a congregation of Jews and Gentiles, living as one in the Messiah Yeshua. BGMC is a place of true worship. The focus never wanders from the Hebraic roots of our faith. Beth Goyim is rooted in the Word of God from Bereshit through to the book of Revelation. Messiah's strong words against man-made tradition are carefully recorded in Matthew 7. That is the reason we only follow the straight-up instructions found in Scripture. Truly, the way, the truth, and the life. If you're looking for a deeper walk with Adonai, come out for our Tuesday evening Bible study called Messianic Torah Time. Come, spend the day with us on any Shabbat. We start at 11 a.m. with the sound of the ancient Hebrew shofar. Next, we offer our King praise and worship in English, Hebrew, and Spanish. After worship, we review the headlines in the previous week's news from around the globe, especially news from the Holy Land, Israel. We don't just list the news headlines as current events, but we comb through the scriptures, searching for clues to understand what they mean and then to help pinpoint prophetically our current position on Adonai's clock. After digesting all that modern information, we leave the world behind as we journey with our Adonai deep into his eternal word, not with just one or two scriptures, but usually 7 or more scriptures. The spiritual nourishment and the richness of his kingdom become accessible to the ones who share this special time and seek them out. The day does not end there. Because Shabbat is so special to him, there is always so much more that our King desires to share. So instead of separating and leaving, we stay together as a family for potluck lunch and an afternoon study of our King's Word. We close the Shabbat together with the reading of the new week's parashah. That's the Torah portion. Even after those blessings, many of us just can't get enough. So the members bring prepared homemade foods to share while we all enjoy an uplifting movie together. If all that information is not quite enough, you can check out our website where you will find over 200 video teachings and biblical holy day studies. Under Messianic Torah Time, the Hebrew Roots button, you'll discover free studies on many, many different topics, including PowerPoint slide presentations. If Beth Goyim sounds like a place you'd love to visit, but you live outside the tri-state area, there is still a way to connect with us. We stream live on the internet on Tuesday, Thursday, and Shabbat. The website is www.bethgoyim.org. That's BETHGOYIM.org. Our phone number is 973-338-7800 or 978-2-YESHUA. That's 978, the number 2, Yeshua. Shalom.